Boxing truth here. Probably my last story of the day. Who knows? This good shit just keeps coming out. And I started laughing my ass off when I saw this story by this Ring TV writer. And it was about Deontay Wilder and how he's frustrated with the WBC because of their ongoing investigation with Alexander Povetkin on his drug tests, and they were supposed to come to an agreement or a conclusion on this investigation in June. And now we're in almost mid-August, and the WBC has yet to make a ruling on the situation. So everyone's wondering what the fuck's going on. Povetkin is still instilled as the number one contender, mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder's belt. So you look at all the evidence, you look at the science, the history behind meldonium, and how it's affecting athletes on the other part of the world, and the science behind it, how the evidence presented by Povetkin's team could really clear the air on why he tested positive for only a trace amounts of the substance, and that he came back clean in subsequent tests ever since. So I was laughing my ass off about Wilder because he's I got no respect for Deontay Wilder. To me, he's one of the biggest bitches in boxing. Another ducker, cherry picker, another pussy Heyman fighter. And there's a lot of pussy Heyman fighters in Al Heyman's stable, but I actually think Deontay Wilder is the biggest pussy in Al Heyman's stable. And it's ironic because he's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. And he's acting like the biggest bitch out of all the Al Heyman fighters that are behaving like chumps. Not behaving like real fighters. And Wilder was talking about Povetkin, that, he still thinks about fighting him all the time. That he still wants to fight him. Thinks that Povetkin's style is tailor-made. But what was funny about the article is that he wants to fight in America on his terms. And that's just laughable, because what if the WBC clears Povetkin? Then that means the fight goes on, but on the purse bid that the World of Boxing and Ryabinski won. So it has to be on their terms. You're still going to get your career high payday in $4.5 million, but Wilder, you need to bring your ass over to Russia and fulfill the contract obligation, because World of Boxing won the purse bids fair and square, and they were expecting to have a fight back in May, until your ass ran back to Alabama without any confirmation from the WBC. So I cannot wait till WBC makes their ruling on the Povetkin matter, because we're going to see Deontay Wilder vacate his WBC strap because he's too much of a punk to go over to Russia and fulfill his mandatory obligation. He's scared to death of this fight, even though I've been picking him all along to beat Povetkin because of his physical advantages over him. But this fight might never happen, because Wilder just doesn't have the balls to go over there in Russia and defend his strap against the biggest threat that he's ever faced in his entire career. It's going to take up to almost 40 fights for him to fight a top worthy contender in the heavyweight division. Make that ruling, WBC, so I can see how much of a bitch Deontay Wilder is when he vacates his WBC strap. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.